Hello! Welcome back to Planner Apocalypse, where I am doing a flip through of my bullet journal for 2024. This was my work slash social media planner for the year. I almost said for work. It's literally what I just said. Anyway, I used the, official bullet journal edition to 120 GSM Leuchtturm in the color blush. I think it was black or blush when this came out, and so I chose that. These stickers all came from Very Cool. It's like a t-shirt thing. These came from Chris Does Comics. This, I can't remember the artist, but I got all of these on Etsy, these three. I will put links below. These stickers were not purchased, they were freebies when I ordered shirts from Very Cool. So sorry if you really like them, I don't know how to get them. So I did not use the grid spacing cheat sheet that they have up in the front because I already know what I use. Then we've got, ta-da, my name and the year. Then I have from the Organized Money, she says that the work calendars that you should have in your work planner are product launch calendar, content/marketing, events/speaking, and your workflow calendar for when you rest. I only have one, I guess. This is going to be kind of like me thinking about how I'm going to be using work stuff next year. I will not be using a bullet journal next year just because as well as this worked out for me, I really want to have everything together, and my creative well definitely dried up through the year. It's been a very rough year, so trying to force creativity has been hard. So this is standard in the bullet journal edition Leuchtturm, whether it's the 120 GSM or not. You get your key. I don't know if that comes in every Leuchtturm. This is actually my first one. And then you also get this intentions page. You get pages for your index and your future log here. So I wrote some intentions for this year. My word of the year is soar. I wrote to connect with more people through my work, which I think I did. To start writing and publishing books/fiction. I started fan fiction, so there's that. To share my ideas with confidence, still working on that one. To earn a living from my work, still working on that one as well. To develop regular and healthy work practices, also still working on that one. To start making more art more often. I did increase the amount of work or art that I've made this year, which means I did art, period. And that's also included in here, so that makes me feel good. Once again, I do not need 4 pages for an index because I guess I'm not an indexer. I didn't even finish all of the things that are in here. Some things in here are private, so they might be sticky noted over. Very few, but this is my future log. I did one of those 𝖒𝖊𝖓𝖙 Dutch door things, and I think next year I will be combining this one with this one, the monthly theme ideas. So I've got the dates and the calendars. So this is supposed to be my event calendar. If you're looking at this thing, your event calendar, not a lot of things happening. So I could probably just combine them to make one and just color code thof This was my branding thing, which I did not fill in because it's in another book and I just didn't do that. All of my branding notes are, the only thing I have written down is that my colors are pastel, rainbow, and black, and font notes. That's it. I included my 2024 lunar calendar because I, at this time, was still doing lunar posts on, lunation posts on Instagram, which I stopped doing. And I should have put video ideas over here or something like that, which is something that I will be thinking about moving forward. I haven't finished this YouTube section. This is, yeah, as you can see, is tabbed I did this for fun. It was definitely not necessary though. So I don't know that I would do that again. But so I have my overall subscriber count thing here. You have a start number, we have an end number. Currently, I think I'm sitting at around 803. So I crossed that out. And I didn't fill in all of the dots because I didn't know what the increments would be. I started with 10 increments of 10 until I got to 550, and I think at that point I was getting a lot more subscribers, so changed to increments of 25, and then I fell off the face of the planet a bunch of times. But basically this part is what my YouTube looked like during the month. So these are sticky notes, by the way. I got them from Stationery Pal, and I put the stickers that came with the bullet journal in here because I didn't know what to do with them because I do things my own way. This was what I was playing with. I didn't know how I was using the space yet. So these are my uploads. This is my upload calendar. It's more like a review of what I did and not like what I think I'm doing, if that makes any sense. So we have the theme because I try to do things in a theme. Then we have my uploads. We have the wrap up from YouTube Studio. I highlighted the most popular video of that month. And then we have start subscribers and how many I gained or lost. March was probably my best month for videos. I was coming, so once again, 2024 sucked ass, and I fell off the train. I was late to planning my goal series, which is when this came out in March. So the theme was reemergence. I didn't highlight my top thing. Oh wait, most popular content right here. Of course, it's the Hobonichi A6. That's still probably my most popular video. Go Hobonichi. And so that's basically it. Just tracking things. This was a dark time. I got 1 video up for June and 3 for that. 1 for September. I didn't do my reviews for these months. And also you see I was gonna be doing Vlog Humbug for December, but I have not been in a good headspace for it, so I didn't do it. So yeah, as you can see, the page cuts off here, so I was going to try to do some kind of annual summary here on the growth, but I have not gotten to that yet because the year is technically not over. So this was my thing for Instagram. I was going to be very on Instagram, and then I stopped in April. I was doing the Lunation posts. I was trying to just be there, and I didn't feel like what I was doing was useful or making any kind of impact, so I just stopped because I don't want to waste my time, and I don't want to waste other people's time and clutter up people's feed and stuff like that. So this was my Instagram content ideas, and this was going to be my theme days for Memento Mori Monday, putting pictures of my Memento Mori goal planner on Mondays. Maybe do Bujo Wednesday or something like that. Flashback Friday, I don't know. Obviously, I didn't get to that because I'm just not an influencer, you know what I mean? And then I have notes for Etsy. This is my Etsy section. This is from 𝖦𝖊𝖓𝖓 from Starla Moore. I have design ideas. I've got shop stuff. And so this stuff in blue is from 𝖦𝖊𝖓𝖓 what's it called? She puts out a marketing calendar basically every year, and so the blue notes are from her. All of this is basically from her. This was supposed to be the sales and revenue and debts kind of thing as an overview for my shop on Etsy, but I just did not do it. Also, I used the date lines and the month here because I needed to do something with it. As you can see, I also stopped doing this mid-year because I was not really just doing it, man. I don't know. And then here's once again where things cut off, so I was gonna try to figure out, should I do a review thing here? So this is January. I just used stickers and did whatever. I was still drawing in my calendars at this point. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 by 5 grids. And I also have this thingy. Why didn't I do 6 by 6 grids? I think it just wouldn't fit. I think that's why. So if you've never seen one of my bullet journal setups for social media or homeschool, this note grid area, or the sidebar, I section into grids for the weekly focus, where I have a to-do list as an overview. Oh, look, I have things, I have money on there. I should probably do that. And then this is the setup that I discovered worked for me last year when I was using the Happy Planner dashboard. I modified the one weekly spread to be like this, but only instead of 8 parts, it's just 6, because I didn't need all those weeks for this. So basically we have the theme for the month, we have video ideas, we've got the to-do list. This is anything that I need to do for my business or content or whatever. New ideas to research, to buy, to restock, to figure out, and then next month are on deck. We've got the expenses, and then I have notes here. And January was also the month that I did the Memento Mori goal workshop for the first time, which was January 13th. So these are just notes on what I want to do for that. I do not want to do that again. It went okay. I just don't think it's for me, though. At least not at this point. February, we have my COD boys. This was a lot of fun to do. I have the whole setup of drawing this up on my channel, which I can link somewhere. As you can see, I'm still drawing the calendars. And yeah, this is where I was like to be making a podcast, and then that never happened. Then for March, we have Oh Hi March, of course. And this is where I started printing out the calendar that you've seen if you've seen my things before. Just because I could not be bothered to draw out all of this bullshit again. So we've got the same brain dump things, expenses. I'm very bad at like writing things down. April did just a 1-page kind of thing. April was Camp Nano. So even though I didn't do Camp Nano, you know, writing comes to mind. So that's what I was doing there. Also, I missed something. What did I not? Yeah, the whole thing got messed up, basically. Oh, that's right. I put in the thing, and then I put this thing, and then I forgot to do the most important, like, pages. May was like an alien Mars attacks kind of theme. I really, really liked this. So yeah, got the alien abducting this poor cow because it wants strawberry milk. I kind of came up with it as I was going. So we have strawberries here, which, you know, don't judge me. And then we've got cow spots. And then we have the alien actually drinking their strawberry milk. And I think that's fine and dandy. And then this is when I watched all of my previous year's Memento Mori Goal Planner videos to take notes on edits that I wanted to make for next year's. These are all my COD boy doodles. I really want to make Muppets of them. And Ghost is always just my favorite. That's him right there. That's just him. Okay, and lots of notes, which is boring to look at, so we're just gonna move past. June. So June, I didn't do a actual plan with me. So instead, I did June highlights, and I liked this so much that I will continue doing this forever. As a depressed person, having something to remind you of like good things that happened is really important, I think. So this was my first fan art of Ghost and Soap, and this is when I got back onto Tumblr. I wrote my first fanfic, which was You're Coming With Me. Actually, I think that was like the end of May. But that was a very short thing. I think they called it a drabble, which I don't know what that word means, but that's apparently what it means. I started my fanfic Your Ghost on the 6th of June. Part 2 was on the 10th, and then part 3 was on the 26th. And then I also drew Soap as a Magical Boy on the 30th. I made my own Call of Duty original character, who has clown paint, of course. And then because I was also really struggling with depression during this time, which is why I didn't plan anything, or I don't think I posted anything either. Yeah, I only have one video for June. That's when, switched to fan fiction and basically awful mental health and avoidance. Yay. This was a dark time. So the June plan with me was not done until the June 17th. Yeah. Cool. I did the half-year reset from Struthless, which is a journaling exercise designed to get your life back on track. I love that man. Like, a strictly platonic, I love humans kind of way, right? He's cool. He's the best. So I went through this thing, and that was that. July, I once again did not do a thing for July, so I just did the July highlights. I finished this other magical boy soap drawing where he's styled as like a character of the Rose of Versailles, which is a very old shoujo manga and anime, and love it. So yeah, the Planapocalypse second anniversary was on the 12th of July, as it is for the past 2 years. And I had my second anniversary sale from the 12th to the end of the month, and I failed to market it. Then we have, this was on the 24th. I finished it while I was visiting my parents, and it was very fun to do. I did a trailer script for like fan fiction that I would like to write one day, but honestly, I don't know if I will ever. I have a few like whips and lots of writer's block, and that was annoying. So then August, we have Into the Pit as the theme. These are stickers that were drawn by my son and I cut out, and they're in a ball pit. So Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit was the newest game at the time that was being released for the 10th anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's. And so I wanted to do something and showcase my son's artwork. And this is Spring Bonnie's Whatnot. And I was trying to get back on track. The to-do list is absolutely huge. And I was really trying to get the planetary routines thing done. But it needed work. Welcome to the August highlights, where this is the fan art that I made. It's John Price, okay? There we go. Captain Price, date night. Oh, look at that. This is the month I did some tarot readings for my Tumblr mutuals. I did that thing. I wrote and published another drabble about roommate soap and had a headcanon. I did this doodle in August. And then I went on hiatus because I was spending too much time on Tumblr. Then September, because originally the Memento Mori goal planner was supposed to come out October 1st of this year, and I had been being depressed and, avoidant all year, basically. That's where time to stop clowning around comes from. So we've got Ghost as a PRO, or a sad clown. And I used scrapbook paper, and like it's cardstock thick, and it really bulked up my planner. I ran a clearance sale. I'm not sure why I ran it when I did, September 15th. Why did I do that? I don't know. Whatever. And yeah, I worked on stuff. Like this is my Memento Mori goal planner task list, and it keeps going. But look how many things I got done. I really worked hard, and yet it was not enough, and I didn't reach my deadline. I was so burnt out that I was just writing everything in here. I was doing like daily logs and taking notes and just dumping everything I could possibly want to dump out in here. And I didn't make my deadline. But being in here made me realize that I think I want to try doing this for my daily next year. So that's fun. So September highlights, I worked so hard on the Memento Mori goal planner. I uploaded a charcoal self-portrait to Tumblr. I didn't meet my deadline. I wrote a microfic, which was very short. Yeah. October, I tried to be pretty with my bullet journal again. And I really like this. I think it came out nice. Oh yeah, and I also did calendar specifically for October, so it's Moan Day, Tombs Day, Dreads Day, Terrors Day, Fear Day, Spatter Day, and Sin Day. I feel so special. So I did all of this. I didn't do the plan with me this month. This was the first time I think ever that I didn't do a monthly Memento Mori goal planner plan with me. Because I was too busy. Nothing done. And yeah, I continued my doohickeys. What's it called? My daily logs. So I'm not really sure if it's gonna work for me or not, my next year plan, but we'll see. October review, as you can see, I said review instead of highlights, and I didn't actually fill it out. November, because I didn't do a November plan with me either. I had thought about back planning November just to fill stuff in, but I'm already so close to the end of the book that I decided to just do the highlights and save the pages for December so I can fit the entire year in here. And I'm glad I did that. So in Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, the reboot. Spoilers. You jump to a thing if you would like no spoilers. Basically, Soap dies, and so his death anniversary is November 21st, according to the mission date. So I decided to, and I also got this pen. It's a broad nib pen with a new ink, so I wanted to try to draw with it, and so I drew soap, and I used it like a water brush to do the like shadows and stuff. This is printout. Where's my actual stuff? This is the actual drawing. So things I did in November. I got all of the Memento Mori goal planner versions up. There are 4 this year, and it did, like, it was a lot. Visible tracking, I voted. I wrote a 100-word ficlet for Call of Duty in the Discord that I'm in for like a competition kind of thing. I actually ended up winning, which I was not prepared for. I did the quarterly review, I did the Black Friday sale, and I got my 2025 lunar calendars done. And this is December, this month. I went very lazy and opted to use stickers. These are from Wrong. They're kind of 𝖒𝖊𝖓𝖉, which is why I liked them. I don't remember what they're called, but I'll link them in the description box. I actually had to tape in extra paper because I wanted everything to fit. So this is my calendar, which I have the weekly focus, written out for anything, because I'm just trying to survive, man. We've got video ideas, we've got the to-do. As of right now, this is pre-solstice. The companion is still not done. Please send me good vibes. Send me encouragement, because I would like to get this done by the end of the year. And yeah, expenses, I don't have anything written down. I decided to use this page for my planner lineup for 2025 because I just had this extra page and I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. And then these are going to be the December highlights. And then this is going to be the 2024 highlights. So I can you know, have good things to keep. The highlight pages are going to be something that I will be using next year because I like that very much. Then these are my pen test pages. I did it this way so that in case, because usually I do it this way, but I was thinking if it bleeds through here, you would possibly risk getting this all messed up. So this is the pen test page, so you can check here, and then it would go on here and not ruin any more pages than you have to. And then these are, I bought like the mega pack of ink joys. This is all of those colors. And I really like the clickiness of these pens. They're very comfy clicky. But yeah, that's pretty much it. These are to be moved to my next planner, whatever I'm using for work. This also comes with like this little info thing about, you know, bullet journaling. If you've never read the book or if you haven't watched the videos from writer Carol, who is the creator of the bullet journal, it's got like a little cheat, not cheat sheet because it's not a sheet, it's a booklet. There we go. But yeah, this was it. It was really nice to be in here, and I'm so happy that I used up every single page. If you have any questions for me, please write them down in the little box and send me a little love note, and maybe I will write back to you. How are you? I am fine. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope this wasn't extremely long and boring. Bye.
Till next time.